Hey guys, welcome to this week's total body workout. This time we'll have one leg up in the air. You can use your weights the same as with the regular glute bridge if you'd like. Let's get started. Feet planted just beyond your hips. And push up and squeeze. So you're really gonna feel this move in your inner thighs, in your hamstring, definitely in your glutes. There's a reason it's called a glute bridge. We're just going up as high as we can with those hips and then back down to touch the mat. Keep breathing. Good job, squeeze, feel the burn. All right, let's get ready for the other side. Leg up in the air, weights on your hips if you're gonna use them, and go. Squeeze through those glutes. Get those hips up as high as you can. Lower them all the way back down to the mat. Our next move is a side lunge. So there are two options. You can either start in a wide stance and lunge side to side, alternating, in which case you would want to do 24 to 30 total, so 12 to 15 on each side. Or you can step out to that side, bringing the weights on either side of your working leg. For the purposes of the video, I'm going to stay in a wide stance and go side to side. Good. So for a side lunge, you want to keep the weight in the heel, just like a squat. Keep your butt back, keep your core nice and tight. And you want to make sure that you're keeping your knee right over your toe. If you're having a hard time moving your weights, you can bring them down right in front, just like we do in the wide squat. Nope, I can't say that. You can bring your weights right down in front. This next move is called a wide bicep curl. It's a lot like a regular bicep curl, but we're going out to the side. So our palms are still facing up, our elbows are still locked in tight to our waist, but we're bringing our hands up to the outside of our shoulders. Good, squeeze that bicep, make sure you're fully straightening your arms at the end. Nice and controlled. Don't just let your hands drop. Lower that weight nice and slow. This next move is called a bent row. So we're going to be starting with our feet hip width apart, slight bend in the knee, body leaned forward at about a 45-degree angle. Hands are going to come just in front of our body. And we're gonna pull back with our elbows, squeezing our back at the top of the movement. Don't worry about how far back you can bring the weights. Just squeeze those elbows back as far as you can. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. This next move is a plank. I'm gonna be doing a full minute, but if you can't go the full minute, we'll have a timer in the bottom of the screen so you can see how long you can go. So for the plank, we're gonna be on our forearms and we're gonna have our shoulders directly above our elbows. Our feet are gonna be straight out from our hips and we're keeping our hips up so we form a nice straight line from shoulder all the way to ankle. So let's start the timer and we'll try and make it a full minute. Pull your belly in, don't push it out. And when you start to get tired, usually you'll start to feel it in your lower back, and that's because your hips start to sag and your back starts to arch. So just pull your hips up a little bit if you start to feel like you're slouching a little bit. Good, don't forget to breathe. Push up through those shoulders. Don't let your chest sag. Keep your core still nice and strong. You're doing a great job. Try to go longer than you think you can. When you start to feel like, oh man, I really can't go any longer, don't give up. Just keep strong. Try to go a little bit longer.
Ding!
This next move is called a mermaid. We're going to be working our obliques. So we're going to be shoulder over elbow, rolled back onto your glute. You don't want to be directly on your hip. It hurts if you do that. And your feet are a little bit in front of the rest of your body. You can have your hand on the mat if you need help for balance, or you can have your hand behind your head. You can even have it behind you, whatever works for you. And we're just bringing our feet up, knee to elbow. If you can't bring your feet up this far, that's okay. It's just important that we bring our feet up off the mat. You don't have to come all the way up if you're not able. And we're squeezing our side. Go ahead and switch sides. Let's get ready and get started.